The Inuit, also known as Eskimos, are an indigenous people who have lived in the Arctic regions of Canada, Alaska, United States, and Greenland for thousands of years. Over time, they have evolved and adapted to their harsh, cold environment in various ways. Physical adaptations, body shape, and size. Inuit people have a more compact, stocky body shape, which helps to conserve heat in cold climates. Fat distribution, they have a higher percentage of body fat, particularly in their extremities, to keep warm. Circulatory adaptations, Inuit people have a more efficient circulatory system, which helps to conserve heat and maintain blood flow to their extremities. Cultural and technological adaptations, traditional clothing. Inuit people developed traditional clothing made from animal hides, fur, and feathers, which provided excellent insulation against the cold. Shelter and housing, they built shelters made from snow, ice, and animal hides, which provided protection from the elements. Hunting and fishing techniques, Inuit people developed sophisticated hunting and fishing techniques using tools made from bone, stone, and wood. Dog sledding and transportation. They developed dog sledding as a primary mode of transportation, which allowed them to travel long distances across the Arctic terrain. Traditional diet. Inuit people traditionally consumed a diet rich in fat and protein from animal sources such as whale, seal, and fish. Vitamin C adaptation. They developed a unique adaptation to conserve vitamin C, which is essential for preventing scurvy. Genetic adaptations, genetic variation. Inuit people have a unique genetic variation that allows them to thrive in the Arctic environment. High-altitude adaptation. Some Inuit populations have adapted to high-altitude environments, such as in Greenland. Modernization, westernization of diet. The introduction of Western foods has led to a shift away from traditional diets and an increase in diet-related health problems. Urbanization and migration. Many Inuit people have migrated to urban areas, leading to cultural and social changes. Climate change. Inuit communities are vulnerable to the impacts of climate change, including sea ice loss, changes in wildlife populations, and increased risk of... Here are some additional aspects of Inuit evolution and adaptation: kinship and family ties. Inuit people have a strong emphasis on kinship and family ties, which helps to maintain social cohesion and cooperation in the face of harsh environmental conditions. Sharing and cooperation. Inuit culture values sharing and cooperation, which helps to ensure that everyone has access to food, shelter, and other essential resources. Storytelling and oral tradition. Inuit people have a rich tradition of storytelling and oral history, which helps to pass down cultural knowledge, values, and traditions from one generation to the next. Technological adaptations to development. Inuit people developed sophisticated tools made from stone, bone, and wood, which helped them to hunt, fish, and gather food in the Arctic environment. Sled and dog technology. Inuit people developed advanced sled and dog technology, which allowed them to travel long distances across the Arctic terrain and transport heavy loads. Whale and seal hunting techniques. Inuit people developed specialized techniques for hunting whales and seals, which provided them with a reliable source of food and other essential resources. Environmental adaptations. Reading weather patterns. Inuit people developed a sophisticated understanding of weather patterns, which helped them to predict and prepare for changes in the environment. Navigating by landmarks. Inuit people developed a keen sense of navigation, using landmarks and other environmental features to guide them across the Arctic terrain. Using animal behavior to predict weather. Inuit people observed animal behavior to predict changes in the weather, such as changes in bird migration patterns or the behavior of whales and seals. Health and wellness adaptations. Traditional medicine. Inuit people developed a sophisticated system of traditional medicine using plants, animals, and other natural resources to treat illnesses and injuries. Diet and nutrition. Inuit people developed a diet that was rich in fat and protein from animal sources, which helped them to maintain energy and warmth in the cold Arctic environment. Physical activity and exercise. Inuit people developed a lifestyle that was rich in physical activity and exercise, which helped them to maintain strength, flexibility, and overall health. Modern challenges and opportunities. Climate change. Inuit communities are vulnerable to the impacts of climate change, including sea ice loss, changes in wildlife populations, and increased risk of natural disasters. Cultural preservation. Inuit people are working to preserve their cultural heritage, including their language, traditions, and way of life. Economic development. Inuit communities are exploring opportunities for economic development, including tourism, natural resource extraction, and entrepreneurship. In summary, the Inuit have evolved and adapted to their Arctic environment over thousands of years through physical, cultural, technological, dietary, and genetic adaptations. However, modernization and acculturation have brought new challenges and changes to Inuit communities.